Man, what a busy day. I think now is the perfect time to study for BioL.
Hello everyone, today we're going to be discussing a species by the name of Onychophora, or more commonly called the velvet worm. They are a land-dwelling phylum with a worm caterpillar-like structure. Velvet worms are considered a living fossil as they have gone largely unchanged for the past 540 million years, and their official name of Onychophoron is derived from the retractable claws they have at the end of their many appendages. The two families of velvet worms are the Parapapti, which can be found near the equator in South and Central America, and the Parapaptisodi, which can be found in the wet rainforests of eastern Australia. The velvet worm shares similar characteristics to those phylum of annelids, mollusks, and arthropods. All have an extracellular digestive system with two openings, 3 tissue layers, bilateral symmetry, cephalization, and a dorsal brain with 2 ventral nerve cords. Both the annelida and the velvet worm breathe through skin diffusion, while velvet worms specifically have a tracheal respiratory system with trachea found all over their skin and pores. However, velvet worms begin to diverge with an open circulatory system, meaning a heart pumps blood into cavities with no blood vessels, and a hydrostatic support system, meaning body cavities are filled with water to resist external pressure, rather than an exoskeleton like their sister taxa. Velvet worms also lack any segmentation. Furthermore, velvet worms are pseudocoelomates, where they have fluid-filled cavities that aren't derived from the mesoderms compared to true coelomates. To move, they will use their 15 pairs of stubby legs to crawl across any surfaces. With the aid of their retractable claws, they can climb on almost any terrain. For feeding, the velvet worm relies on other small insects as they are carnivorous. With slime papillae near their head, they can shoot out a sticky slime solution.
What the heck?
Once the slime entangles the prey, it solidifies and traps them. Now the velvet worm can secrete digestive enzymes into the trapped prey and slowly feast on the now moistened and broken down food. Sexual reproduction in the velvet worm is quite different from other similar phyla. First, the male will place a sac of spermatophores on the back of the female. Next, the female will voluntarily choose when she is ready to take in any actual sperm and fertilize her eggs. To do this, she moves the spermatophores onto her seminal receptors. Gestation within the female can take up to 12 months, but once they give birth, they are immediately ready to procreate again. Gestation for velvet worms can be divided into 7 different stages, developing protozoally, meaning the mouth develops before the anus. However, they are not considered lophotrochozoa like their sister taxa, as they have no segmentation or an exoskeleton. Once born, the velvet worm will stay in the same area due to how slowly they move and their limited visibility. Usually, a velvet worm will live up to 5 years. Their preferred environment is wet rainforests such as the Queensland and Eastern Australia. Because of their respiratory system and their support system, their skin dries out very easily and causes loss of water. To counteract this, velvet worms will choose these very moist environments to maintain a healthy support system. Thank you for watching.
This is the BioBoys YouTube, and this is Onychophoron's Phylogenetic Trees. So here we have our data matrix tree. As you can see, Onychophora shares the most recent common ancestors with Mollusca and Arthropoda, with Porifera as our outgroup. This is the 16S tree with the same outgroup. On this tree, Onychophora shares a most recent common ancestor with Arthropoda. Now comparing the two, we see that while similar, they are not identical. This is because the 16S tree is based on species gene sequences, while our data matrix tree is based on observed characteristics. Everything before and including Onychophora have open or no circulatory systems, while everything after is closed, likely leading to the different placement of Onychophora on our tree. Onychophora is above Arthropoda, Annelida, and Chordata because those 3 are segmented while everything else is not. This has been a BioBoys presentation. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
Hi ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be looking at a gorgeous phylogenetic tree, courtesy of PubMed. Imagine you're in the wild, right? And you come across an incredible creature called an Onychophora, or as most folks call it, a velvet worm. These little fellas are just fascinating. And allow me to explain to you why they're part of the Exozoa group. The Exozoa group is like a big family of critters that have a pretty cool trick called ecdysis. Now the Onychophorans, they're in the same gang because they also have this trait. Now ecdysis is like a fancy way of saying they shed and molt their skin and exoskeleton to allow for growth. Kind of like how snakes shed their skin. This process is what ties them to other creatures in the Exozoa family. It's like insects and even spiders. It's like they got a built-in wardrobe, upgrade system as they get bigger. Just amazing, ain't it? Now as we look at the phylogenetic tree, we see that Onychophora is most closely related to another group called arthropods. It's suspected that these species originated over 400 million years ago. That's just 100 million years after the exozoa group showed up. This is Tom Irwin signing off. Cheers, see you later.
What the heck? Is that me?